here, what we have to understand too is that the Jews hated the Romans. They hated the Romans. But at the same time, they're trying to say, they want to use them. If he said, yeah, you got to pay taxes. Should we pay taxes to Caesar? Yeah, you got to pay taxes. So the Jews hated the Romans, but at the same time, they wanted to use that to trap him at the same time. That's why he said, you hypocrites, right? Because that was his response. It says, verse 18, but Jesus, knowing their evil intent, said, so he identified it as an evil intent.
He knew, right?
They weren't trying to be obedient to the government. They weren't trying to be law-abiding citizens, right? They were just trying to nail him, right? And what's the first thing he says to them? You hypocrites. You hypocrites. Because he knows that's what they were. They were hypocrites. Why are you trying to trap me? Right? Jesus being God, right, knew their intent. Why are you trying to trap me? Show me the coin used for paying the tax. All right, so they said, okay, let's bring him a coin and see what he says. Okay? And what does Jesus say at that point?
Give to Caesar what is Caesar's. Well, he said whose face is on.
Yeah, whose face is on. It's like us nowadays saying, hey, whose face is on the dollar bill? You know? George Washington or whatnot, you know? Whoever's in charge at that time, right? Well, his answer was then, like you said, give to Caesar what is Caesar's and give to God what is God. So was it an aha moment? It wasn't an aha moment, right? Not for the Jews anyways. How did they say the Jews responded at that point?
They just marveled.
When they heard this, they were amazed and they left him and went away.
Yeah, they had nothing to say.
Yeah.
They had nothing to say.